Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and this is the beautiful card that I'm going to make today. I'm going to do a little bit of sponging, a little die cutting, and some stamping, and it makes such a beautiful card. I'm using the Colorful Seasons stamp set, which can be used for pretty much any season. You have your leaves for fall, you've got cherry blossoms for spring, you've got your lawn chairs for summer, and then you've even got snowflakes for winter. And it comes with dies as well. Now I used May All Your Tomorrows Be As Happy As Today, and when I made this card, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. To be honest, I loved it so much that I didn't want to give it away, but I will because I'm going to make another one today. Anyway, because of the sentiment, I don't know, in what we're going through today with the COVID-19, I didn't want it to sound flippant, so I decided I was going to use Thinking of You, which comes from the Rooted in Nature stamp set. It's an awesome stamp set as well. But I do love this sentiment. I am just having a hard time finding the right situation to send it at the moment. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm bringing in some Whisper White paper that will be my card front, and I have a template that I've already created when I made this card a year and a half or so ago, and I basically cut out a circle using my 2.5-inch circle punch. You can make your circle whatever size that you want to, but I wanted the moon to be pretty bright and big and bold. So I'm going to start out using Petal Pink, and I'm going to start on the edges and then work my way out into the circle. That way a lot of the texture of the sponge gets rubbed off onto the outside. Now I'm going to come in with the Blushing Bride. And there you go. There is my beautiful moon. Isn't that pretty? Moon or sunset, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is to do some of my stamping. So I'm going to bring in, since it's a photopolymer stamp set, I'm going to bring in my paper piercing mat, or my stamping pierce mat. And I'm bringing in soft suede, and I'm going to use the little limbs for it. I'm just going to place them right over here, and then I'll do another one kind of coming off the edge right up here. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment, which is Thinking of You. I'm going to try it first though. Well, I'm glad I tried it. Okay, I'll do that right here. Okay, I think I need to re-ink my stamp pad. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in my lovely lipstick and my Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to use my Flirty Flamingo first. And I'm just going to come along and try to line up these little dots are like buds. I'm going to try to line them up to the tree branches. Just like that. Do another one right in here. There we go. It's close. I kind of messed up right there, but it's all right. Okay, now I'm going to bring in some scrap paper, and I'm going to stamp 3 different flowers. And the one last thing that I need to do before I can cut out my flowers is to put the little pistils, stamens, I'm not really sure. I'm going to add those into my flowers. So hopefully I can do it without getting my head in. Try it again, right here. Okay, and this last one. There we go. All right, now I'm going to use some of the paper from Pressed Petals to cut out my Adirondack chair, and I'm also going to go and cut out my flowers. So, be right back with you. Okay, we're ready to put our card together. So, the first thing I'm going to do is to fold my cardstock. I'm using Thick Whisper White, and it is 5.5 by 8.5. And it's scored at 4 1/4, but don't worry, all of the dimensions, the measurements, the supplies, everything that I'm using today will be listed on my website, which will go across the top of the screen up there. This is Lovely Lipstick, and I'm going to go ahead and glue my card front. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show this to you. I started my video earlier and I started doing this, and I did the very thing I tell you in my videos not to do. I placed my sponge down on top of this without sponging off and going in first. Can you see the sponge marks that are all in there, and how, I don't know, it's just a harsh look about it compared to this. It's a much nicer, softer edge and look to it. So I was going to show you, in the spirit of being transparent, which I always try to do, where I messed up, and show you why I tell you to stamp off, rub off, and on the exterior first before going on the inside. Okay, I probably beat that dead horse half to death. Okay, I'm just going to adhere this on top of my Lovely Lipstick. And when you're doing this, be mindful of keeping your corners at the same distance. And then you'll get it on evenly. If you have the same amount of distance on this side and this opposite corner on this side, you'll put it on evenly. And that works. It's the same principle no matter how big or how small that your layer is. If you keep those corners equal, your card front will go on equally. All right, so now I'm just going to put a little glue on the back side of my Adirondack chair. I love the wood type designer series paper that we get. It's so lifelike, it's so pretty. Makes me wish I had one of these. Okay. Now for the rest of this, I'm just going to put together with using dimensionals. So, and I'm going to use the mini ones. My fingers are sticky now. Okay, so I'm going to place this full flower right down here in the corner. And then I'll take this one. These other two, I'm just going to let them be, I think I'll probably put them right in here, like that. And then I'll put this one right up here. And that is it. I'm all finished with my card. Isn't it beautiful? I like this card in that it takes up so much of the moon or the sun or whichever heavenly body that is. But I like this sentiment. I wish I'd moved it up just a little bit, just a fraction of an inch or so. But you know what? I still love this card, and I still think it's very beautiful. I think the only thing missing is maybe I could put a couple birds right there. And I may do that yet. Or I may put some sequins. Who knows? I love these cards, though. I think they're so pretty. And I love the Colorful Seasons bundle. And anyway, I hope that you like this video. I hope you like the project that I made. And if you would like to see more of these videos, I hope that you'll just hit subscribe. I value any comments that you have, any questions that you may have, any thumbs up you can give me. And I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator if you do not already have one. We have a new catalog coming out next month. It will be available to demonstrators to be able to send to customers. So if you do not already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please let me know, and I would love to get a catalog out to you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.